Hi, I'm Dr. Mia, and welcome back to Healthy Adult Living, where we talk about the things most people won't talk about. Let's start with a truth bomb. There's something many people do, some daily, some multiple times a week, that feels good in the moment, but could be draining your energy, lowering your libido, and fogging up your brain. And no, it's not junk food, it's not alcohol, and it's not lack of sleep. I'm talking about excessive solo sexual release, especially when it's disconnected, compulsive, or purely out of habit. Yep, we're going there today. And if you stay with me, I'll show you exactly how this plays a surprisingly big role in your hormones, mood, and focus, and how tweaking it for just 7 days can change everything. Why this feels taboo, but needs to be said. First, let's clear the air. Masturbation itself is not harmful. It's natural, normal, and even healthy in the right context. But for a lot of adults, especially over 40, it's become something else, a way to escape stress or boredom, a late-night habit replacing intimacy, a quick dopamine fix after a long, frustrating day. The result? Over time, this harmless habit may start to mess with your hormones, your brain, and even your motivation to connect with a real partner. Let me explain. The dopamine crash cycle. Here's what most people don't realize. Every time you reach climax, your brain releases a surge of dopamine, the pleasure and motivation chemical. But immediately after, your brain crashes into a dopamine low. That's normal. But if you're triggering that surge too often, especially in isolation, your brain becomes desensitized, meaning everyday things feel less exciting. Your focus drops, your drive for real intimacy fades, and your baseline mood takes a hit. This is the dopamine depletion trap, and it's incredibly common, especially among people who are bored, tired, lonely, or stressed. Sound familiar? What happens when you take a break? Let's flip the script. What if you went 7 days without solo release, especially the quick, no-connection kind? Here's what the science and thousands of anecdotal reports say. Day 1 to 3. You feel more restless, even a little irritable, but energy starts to build. Day 4 to 5. You start to feel sharper. Dopamine receptors begin to reset. Your natural testosterone levels begin to rise. Day 6 to 7. Mood improves. Your libido starts to return on its own. You feel more social, confident, and focused. And here's what's wild. Studies show that testosterone levels spike around day 7 of abstinence, up to 145% in some cases. This isn't about shame, it's about understanding your body's chemistry and giving your brain and hormones a chance to reset. The libido-mood-focus connection. Let's look at how this one habit affects 3 key areas. 1. Mood. Frequent dopamine spikes followed by crashes can lead to irritability, low motivation, emotional flatness. By pausing the habit, you allow your brain to stabilize and feel pleasure more naturally again. 2. Libido overstimulation, especially with constant online material, can actually reduce your desire for real-world intimacy. Taking a break restores sensitivity and desire. 3. Focus. The constant hit-reward pattern rewires your brain to seek quick dopamine, not sustained attention. Removing that crutch builds discipline and long-term focus. So, what's too much? There's no one-size-fits-all. But here are red flags. You feel drained after, not relaxed. It's interfering with intimacy. You need more extreme content to feel anything. It's become a habit you don't really enjoy anymore. If any of that sounds like you, your brain might be signaling it's time for a reset. Try this 7-day reset. Challenge. For the next 7 days, try this. No solo release. Not forever. Just for now. No explicit content. Give your brain a rest. Journal your mood. Just a line a day. Energy, focus, libido. Move your body. Even 20 minutes of walking helps redirect that energy. Get curious about what you feel. Not shame, just awareness. You might be surprised what you learn about yourself and how much better you feel by day 7. This is about power, not shame. Let's be clear, this isn't about guilt or moral judgment. It's about regaining control of your energy, focus, and desire, especially as you get older. When you stop outsourcing pleasure to a screen or a habit, you reclaim that energy for real connection, creativity, and clarity. And that, my friend, is powerful. Thanks for being brave enough to go here with me. If this hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready for more real talk about adult health without the shame, hit subscribe. You're not alone, and you're not broken. You just need better tools, and you'll find them right here. This is Dr. Mia, signing off with love and respect. See you in the next one.